Let's get straight to the point. The SmallRig Monitor Arm for the DJI RS2 and RSC2 is a very versatile accessory. Besides having the monitor mount at the end, it also has two cold shoe mounts, one in the middle and one at the end. The most obvious way to use these cold shoe mounts is to attach a microphone on it. It can be a shotgun mic or a lavalier mic receiver. This way you can have a stable and directional microphone when the gimbal is stabilizing the camera. Besides the cold shoe mounts, you also have 3/4 inch mounts on the SmallRig Monitor Arm, two in the middle on the opposite side of the cold shoe mount and one at the very end. Of course, you can pretty much attach anything you want to the 1/4 inch mount. To me, the first thing that comes to my mind is to attach a small LED light to light up the scene while moving around with the gimbal. One very creative way that you can utilize the 1/4 inch is to attach a small camera so you can have another point of view. For example, you can attach a GoPro or a DJI Osmo Action camera there. If you point the camera towards yourself, you can have a very cool behind the scene kind of view when you're filming with the gimbal. Another cool way to use it is to attach external batteries on the arm for your camera. I'll definitely try to attach the NPF battery plate on it for my Blackmagic Pocket 4K. Let's talk about the main purpose of the SmallRig Monitor Arm, the monitor mount. If you have used other SmallRig monitor mount before, the one for the DJI RS2 and RSC2 has a very similar design. You'll be able to rotate the monitor back and forth for almost 180 degrees. This helps a lot when you are filming high or low angle shots. Let's say if you want to film from a high angle, you can rotate the monitor to make it facing downward. Just like other SmallRig monitor mounts, you can use an Allen key to time the rotation. The NATO mount on this monitor arm uses similar locking and safety mechanism compared to the original DJI RS2 extension arm. Just to keep in mind, the safety pin of this monitor arm is kind of flimsy, so try not to rely on it too much. You should always make sure the NATO mount knob is tight enough. When you are installing the monitor arm onto your RS2 or RSC2, you should hold it with one hand to make sure that it is aligned properly before you tighten the knob. We talked about the same thing with the SmallRig hand grip for the DJI RS2 and RSC2 in a different video. If you're interested, check out the video in the description below. The design of the SmallRig monitor arm is amazing. The entire setup is made out of steel and it has a matching color to the RS2 and RSC2 with a red accent, and I think that is very nice. If you do a lot of gimbal filming and you need a place to mount all your accessories like monitor, microphone, and lights, I would highly recommend this SmallRig monitor arm so you can free up your camera as much as you can. It is also easier to control those accessories when they are right in front of you. Of course, you can just get a NATO to 1/4 inch converter to attach a monitor onto the RS2 and RSC2, but that way you only have limited space and mounting points. One thing to consider before buying this monitor arm is the cables that you will be using to connect all your accessories to your camera. Make sure all the cables are long enough or else it will restrict the movements of the gimbal itself. One thing I wish SmallRig can do for similar accessories in the future is to have some kind of folding mechanism so we can fold it out easily when we're traveling instead of having to detach it every time to store it. That's it. Those are my thoughts on the SmallRig monitor arm for the DJI RS2 and RSC2. Let us know what's your favorite RS2 or RSC2 accessories in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.